Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you can't tell in my voice, I've been a little sick the past few weeks. Hi. Jamie, what is that mess over there? So I have been a little sick, or actually really sick for the past almost a week now, and I'm just getting better, and I wanted to make some yummy food tonight, and I'm making arepas. These are I think they're Venezuelan or something like that, but I was taught this recipe as I was growing up. There was a lady who used to take care of us, and she was from Venezuela, and she taught us how to make this. I know that there's different ways to make it. I know that there's different fillings that you can put in. But before I move on, if you are new to our channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. So that you're notified every time that we post. We post once to twice a week, and I hope you can get past my whole voice right now because it's horrific. But yeah, if you want to learn how to make my style arepas, please keep on watching. Also, if you are not following me on Instagram, please make sure you do that. I will link my username, and Josh also has, my son also has an Instagram. So if you want to, please give us a follow, and you can keep up with us on there. But I'm so happy to be recording again. I didn't want to record because my voice is not the greatest right now, but I figured since I was gonna make them tonight, might as well record this video for you. Plus, my comadre Nancy said that she wanted to see the recipe, so I figured why not. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I have made this for my in-laws, my parents, everybody loves the way that I make these arepas, and it's so simple, super fast recipe. You're gonna see it literally takes no time to make. Comment and let me know what you think about them, again, or let me know how what other ways you make yours. So yeah, so let's get into the video. Alright you guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut everything up. There's not a lot of ingredients, which makes my life so much easier. Every time that I buy different seasonings for other recipes, I feel like they sit in my pantry until they expired, and then people come to my house and they're like, oh, do you have this? And I'm like, yeah, and then I pull it out and it's expired. So the first thing I do is I chop up the tomatoes really finely. Today I'm only using dos tomates because it's just the four of us, the kids and my husband and I. And again, you guys, this is my kids' favorite dish. Little Josh lives for this. So just cutting up all the tomatoes, and this is how I cut mine. I kind of cut them in little rodajas. I don't know how you say that. And then I cut an X or whatever and just kind of throw them in the container. And then after we do that, we're going to do the onions. Which, fun fact, you guys, whenever I first try these, everybody knows that I don't typically like onions on my dishes, and the lady who showed us how to make this didn't tell me that it had onions. She let me try it, and then she asked if I liked it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then she said, you would not believe what? There's onions in there. And I'm like, what? So the key to this is cut them very finely, the smallest you can get them. You cut those onions, and it really adds flavor. I've made them before, seen cebollas, and it doesn't taste the same. So I would definitely not exclude them. Give it a try. Plus you add the next ingredient, which is lime. I think I did 6, I can't even remember, but the limon kind of gives it a better flavor, and I promise you, you can't even taste the cebollas. So yeah, so the third ingredient, like I said, is gonna be the limes. And you're just gonna, I have a lime squeezer, but I feel like it doesn't get all the juice out, so that's what I use. And then we're gonna use the tuna. This one comes in a bag, it's a family pack, and then I think I'm using 3 this time around. And you want to get the one that is in water. I think there's some in aceite, but I feel like I don't like the consistency of those. Get the one in water. Yeah, so I'm using 3 of them. So get the one in water, and you see I just put it in a separate container.
And then I'm going to add the onions, tomatoes, and lime juice in there.
What's up, guys?
Okay, guys. So next ingredient is going to be the mayonesa. This is the mayonnaise that I use, and it has a lime flavor. It really does make a difference if you use this one versus just a regular one. Then you're going to add salt. Because you're adding so much limon, you want to add salt to kind of negate the sourness. And this gives it just like a perfect touch. And then you just want to mix it all together. Make sure that the mayonnaise is evenly spread, and then like all the tomatoes and everything, and the lime juice is soaked by the tuna. And as you can see, we're trying it. Little Josh's fingers are right there because he cannot let me cook by myself. And then you're going to preheat the oven to 360. You're going to preheat it because one of the things that you do is you're going to cook the little tortillitas or arepas in the little pan, and then you're going to put them in the oven after they are cooked. They sit in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes or so, and it gives it a little crunch. So this is the masa that you use for arepas. It's literally called harina para arepas. So not a lot of stores have this actually. I don't know if H-E-B does. I know Fiesta does, and I think Walmart does too. But yeah, so then I'm adding, this is like warm water. I add about, I think that was like 2 or 3 cups. But you basically add until the consistency is soft. You don't want it to be, you know, you want it to be manageable so that you can make the little arepas or tortillitas or whatever. So yeah, you just mix until, like I said, the consistency is the same all throughout.
Okay, and now that it is all mixed, I am cutting these are kind of like the toppings that you can put on your arepas. They're optional, but they taste so amazing. I am using avocado and queso fresco, so I'm just cutting it up in slices so that I can have it ready whenever the arepas are done. So there you have it. I'm just gonna set it aside and have them ready for the arepas. So now is the fun part, is whenever you make the little arepas or tortillitas, what I like to call them. This, you guys, I'm from El Salvador, and my mom knows how to make the best pupusas ever. As far as how to do this, I don't have like an instruction on how to do it. You can kind of see how I make them. Another option would be to get like a tortillera, those things that they sell, like the metal like tortilla makers, and you can try to like make a bolita and then make the tortilla like that. But I just know how to make this because my mom knows how to make pupusas, and she taught me how to make tortillas and pupusas as well. So that's where I get the skills from. But yeah, you're gonna make them, you don't want them to be too thin, you want them to be like little gorditas so that you can fill it with the toppings, and the little masa inside tastes so good. So after you cut them open, you have a little bit of masa that the tuna can kind of, the juices of the tuna and the mix can be soaked in. I don't know, it's just so good. Now it's time to put them in the oven now that they are fully cooked. And you can tell when they're fully cooked because they start to blow up. And then you put them in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. That's gonna give them the little extra crunch. So after you take it out the oven, you want to cut the arepa open and you're going to add butter. You close it up and the heat is going to melt that butter. It literally takes a few seconds, as you can see. And then you're going to add the filling, which is the tuna mix that you made. You don't want to add too much because when you take a bite into it, it'll all come out. It's like a gordita kind of. But you just evenly spread it and add, you know, as much as you want. And then you top it off with the avocado that you cut up, with the queso fresco as well, and then it's all ready. And there you have it, you guys. There's the delicious arepa made of tuna, and it is so good. I can't wait to eat it. But let me know if you guys like this video and if you want to see any more of my recipes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that you follow us on Instagrams. Till next time, you guys. Bye.